Welcome to the Y Explorer channel. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. My name's Mark, for those of you that don't know. And I'm here, I'm just about to take a look at an old property which is just round the corner from where I live. This place has been vacated, but I've known it for many years. I used to walk past it going to school. I remember the old lady that used to live here. She had a neck brace for many years, but she has since passed away, I think, and this property has now been sold, but all the stuff is still left in it. Well, at least the outbuildings, that is. So we're going to take a look. Alright, come with me. It's got a few outbuildings left. This one in particular we can gain access to. It's got loads of old tools and other stuff in it. I haven't taken a good look around yet, but I'm really excited to get in there. The property is about 3 acres at the back here. And here you can hear a radio. I'll point the camera through the door. This is basically security. This radio is on day and night, and the landing light as well. You can actually smell this place, guys. It smells like the 70s. It smells like the 50s. You can see the decor. Yeah, it's got the old musky smell. Those smells I remember when I was young. I've been in properties like it before. Now then, let's see if we can get in here. Yeah, pretty easy. Wow, check it out. This is an Aladdin's cave of old tools. All these old got some saw blades there. That old drill. And look here, we've got some shears. I won't touch them just yet, guys, because I'll photograph it. I'm here to document this place. Also because, in my experience, Paul and I once explored an old farmstead out in Hoffwood near Mordford, and it was full of the old farming equipment, butter churns, everything. It was like a time capsule, a bit like this. And do you know what? They just knocked it down. It all went in the skip. And the same will probably happen with this place. Hardly any of this will go to auction, if any. So I'm here to document it. Alright, let's have a look around. Fantastic gas lamp up there, look. Check it out. So I'm not going to disclose where this place is. I'm going to keep it quiet. Wow, what's this? Let's have a look. Check this out. I wonder what that is. What is this? This is a radio. Yeah, medium wave, long wave. That's a radio. Look at that. Wow, check it out. That's awesome. Ha, that's incredible. Radios used to be like this. Yeah, that's incredible. You could carry it around with you. That was a portable radio. Fantastic. How about that? Old school radio for sure. Let's have a let's continue looking. Let's continue. Wow. Look what I've just found. This place is a veritable, well no, I wouldn't say gold mine, it's just a surprise. There's a reel-to-reel there. You don't see these often. There's a reel-to-reel here, look. Look at this, I mean it's old, it's had it. Check it out. That's a reel-to-reel, that. Go, thread it through there. Ha! That's classic. I don't know what make it is. So look. Fidelity. Fidelity. An old reel-to-reel. Some more shears up there. See them shears up there? They obviously had sheep here or something, or goats, or I don't know. Let's continue. See what else there is. I spotted. It's got a little attic up here. I wonder what's up there. Man, I bet you there's some stuff up there. Bet you there's some stuff up there. There's some ladders. Do you know what? That's really odd. It's almost as though those ladders have been left there from the very last time they were used. Well, yeah, without a shadow of doubt. Ah. Well, not much up here. Got one of those fruit baskets, look. Remember going picking for fruit with your mum and dad and filling them up? What's here? Let's get a bit higher. Well, there's not much here, but there's egg boxes. That's what is here, guys. Egg boxes. You know what that tells me? That tells me they had chickens. Because, yeah, it's about 3 acres out the back there. And they're building on it now. They've sold it and it's got planning permission for a further 5 houses, something like that, 6 houses. And a renovation, it says. This house, renovation. So yeah, they had chickens. It was kind of a self-sustainable small holding, effectively. Like small holdings were many years ago. This is pretty cool in here. We've seen an old radio, a reel-to-reel, some shears and all sorts. It's amazing. This place has been here for decades. This is the workshop. Right here is the workshop. Look at that horn. Ha! See that horn, guys? Look at this. Look at this horn. Wow. Check that out. That's a cow horn. That's a bull horn. It's not a sheep horn. That's come off cattle. That is pretty far out. Got another one of these bottles. This old vice. I suspect many a bit of equipment was fixed using that vice. See that old kind of a lathe or something here. Oh, look at it. That's a sharpening stone, is it? There's the motor. This old car light, guys. Look at that. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You could sift through this and find some real gems, you know. I've already found some gems, and I may well save an item or two because it will go in landfill without a shadow of doubt. Got a whole tub of grease here. Whole tub of grease. Still useful. That's a press right there. That's a press, that is. Don't know what they'd be pressing, but hey, look at this. Oh wow, I love this old place. This is absolutely awesome. Do you know what, I walk past this place every single morning going to school, whether that was my primary school or my secondary school. And as I said earlier, the lady that lived here, she had a neck brace for many years, but she's since disappeared. I can only think, yeah, you know, passed away. But listening to that bird, that's a blackbird giving out its alarm call. Check this out. They like their birds. Probably many more birds about in their day. You know what it's like nowadays. Man, check this out. These old style alarms. What's that, 60s? That's got to be 60s, isn't it? Look at it. Whoops. It's got to be 60s, isn't it, guys? I just love it. This had a heyday, this place. You can tell by all the stock in here. Wow, look at all the cotton reels in here. Let's see if we can get in here. This one had a lock on it out the front. Let's see if we can get in. No, we can't. Yeah, I'll check this out, guys. There's a nest right here. Absolutely wonderful. I love nests. Love the way they're built. Spitskopoes in the Netherlands recently did a good video of a blackbird nesting. And I mentioned to him I loved nests. He likes nests too. Check this out. Look at that, in a basket. In a basket, look. Anywhere will do, right? It's amazing, love it. Can't stop nature. Wow, an old box of matches there. I don't know what they are. I thought I thought they were England's glory, but they're not. Any of you guys know what they are? It says 2p. 2p for a box of matches. That's going back to the 40s or 50s. The design certainly looks that way. Oh, Bryant and May, 2p. Check this out. There you go, look, 2p. Bryant and May. That's old. Alright. Continue having a look. My brother Paul and I used to collect keys many years ago. We had a brilliant collection of keys. Padlocks, doors, all manner of keys. And I remember my dad got us into collecting them. He used to show us how to pick locks because the SAS actually practiced that. And that's where collecting keys came from. My dad, who was a SAS soldier for 22 years. That's interesting. That's a nice memory. A nice memory. Little horseshoe, pony or something. It's only a small little shelf. But you know, when you look closely, when you look at it forensically, there's a lot here. There's so much here. It's incredible. I could spend a long time in here sifting through this. Reading the place. Do you know what I mean, guys? Reading it. Seeing what's going on. Peering through this world. Into this world. Into this time. Absolutely amazing. Used to play a lot of darts when we were kids. Another dart down here. It's falling into the cup. Happier days, huh? Pulvex destroys fleas. Child's clock, is it? I think it is. Looks 1950s. Small little cars, weren't they? Look at this old beauty. Look at that, eh? Don't make them like that anymore. Back in the day when there was a lot less power played in the game. They're so much sturdier now, aren't they? Isn't that beautiful? As I said, fun and games here once. Happiness, joy. All known that one, guys, haven't we? Happiness, joy and the loss of it. This place is awesome. It's just kind of revealing itself, you know, more and more as I just kind of take my time. Absolutely amazing. One of the old style beer glasses. Remember them? The pimpled glasses. That's all there was years ago in the bars. I think they're making a comeback actually, to be honest. Yeah, look, I've taken the basket down with the nest in. This is an old nest. Look how intricately woven it is. Look at it. Look at the layers in it. Isn't that beautiful? I've just opened the box that I've been looking at for a while. I came across this card. A winter scene, black and white house, 14th, 15th century maybe. You can see Turner painting something like that. Then I opened it and it says, "Dear Esme, just a little gift to keep you warm in the winter. Best wishes for Christmas and the New Year." Now check this out. "I find these over-knee stockings very good." What's it say? I can't read the rest of it. "Please do not something." Yeah. Over-knee stockings. That's old school, isn't it? As I say, I used to know the old lady that lived here. She had a neck brace for years. Over-knee stockings. Absolutely far out. Esme, her name. "Dear Esme, hope you are okay. So I've not been to see you. I've not been very well again. Yeah, they were they were in advanced years. That's about it. Esme Davis. That's who used to live here. Very dainty old lady. Used to be real quiet, you know. Bit of a stoop, neck brace. Didn't used to say anything to anyone. Yeah. I guess I'm remembering her life. Yeah. I think that's maybe what's happening. Huh. There's some tongs up here. Back in the day, when you used to do washing by hand. There you go. Through there, look. Reminds me of my mum with the twin tub. Back in the late 70s, early 80s. Alright, let's continue unearthing this place. Brilliant. Now then, guys, I just got a shiver. Look at this. I just got a shiver. People say that spirit doesn't exist. I just got a shiver because going through this box here, I just found a letter. "Dear Esme, I'm enclosing a cutting from newspaper so that you can apply for Land Army badge or something." It continues, "It really is a disgrace that the contribution of the Land Army was not recognised sooner, when more were still alive. I can remember you in your uniform." Now let's continue reading. "In your uniform and gown is the end." What's it say? Oh, I see at the back. "A photo of you taken with Gan or Gran or something like this. So it must have been a long time ago. Hope that you are feeling better." The thing about that is that only 3 or 4 nights ago, I was watching a film about the Land Army. I forget who was starring in it now. Brilliant film. Quite a modern film. It's only a few years old. Some of you may know what film I'm talking about. I forget the title of it now. Man, this woman was in the Land Army. Of course, the Land Army, all this self-sustainable stuff here, it makes sense. She's from that era. The Land Army were a whole swathe of women across the nation that went to work on the land to make the food, whilst all the guys were off fighting the war. So she was part of the Land Army, the woman that lived here. That's amazing. So we've discovered some more about Esme, who used to live here. She was part of the Land Army. That's just amazing. This stuff ought to be saved. This ought to be saved. Well, I'm gonna save it. I'm coming back. I'm gonna bring the necessary storage, and I'm gonna save this stuff, and I know who to take it to as well. This needs to go into the public records. Absolutely amazing. Just gonna see what's above there. One foot there, one foot there. Yeah. An old TV down there. One of them old phones. Good few gas lights there. Oil lamps rather. They're oil lamps, yeah, not gas light. Oil lamps. I've never used them, so. I bet there's quite a bit in here. Maybe a few rats too, muching about. No doubt. Alright, let's get down. We'll have a look, see if we can get in there. Let's have a look. Let's just step out of here for a bit. Oh yeah, it's open. It was open all the while. It was open all the while. Well guys, we got a whole new place to explore. There's that old TV. Used to have a phone like that when we were kids. An old red one. Wow, this place is just awesome. So the stuff left in here is just, it's incredible. As I say, I'm not saying where it is, it's just right off the road. There's a brush there from a vanity set. Don't think you get vanity sets anymore, do you? Certainly not in my world anyway. Old oil can. This is absolutely awesome in there, guys, isn't it? I mean, come on, let's face it. It's a right old time capsule. Check it out. There it is, guys. For the old demijohns, look. My nan would use stuff like that at the farm up in North Herefordshire. Glugging away, making her carrot wine, her potato wine, dandelion wine. Her wine, we used to have wine every Friday. A little tot of wine. and she made the best wine. Absolutely amazing wine. I mentioned that in one of my videos, the Trotty Trail, which is a brother's last hike, if you check out the link below, where Paul and I find this amazing cider press, probably 200 years old. That was another good explore. Wow, back in the day or what? Back in the day. They would have come out the back here with their gas lamps, you know, before electricity illuminated the place. Or they may have been, you know, old habits die hard sometimes, don't they? Alright. Oh, I wonder what's in here. Now then. I wonder what's in there. Definitely not a coffin, is it? That's an old, like, school locker, isn't it? Check it out. It's like an old school locker. And it is. It's open. It's an old wood store. Well, well, well. So this is where their supplies were. Still got some of the wood left, look. Again, old school life going on here. Right, guys, I'm gonna have a good look. Don't you just love these old boxes, guys? Fairweather. Cut golden bar. I mean, it's storing nails now, but what was that back in the day? Fairweathers. Cut golden bar. There you go for all you wild campers. There's a vintage stove there, guys. And continue looking. Just muching about. This is a good explore, man. This is far out. I mean, really far out. It's really quite trippy. Musk for men. I wonder when that was popular. Late 70s, 80s? The Observer's Book of Birds. I've got one back at home identical to this. And it was my dad's book. Wow. Real good find, that. It's just all piled in here. Oh, look at that. Now that's old school outdoors, isn't it? That's an old flask. Check it out. That's an old flask. You don't get them like this anymore. You can see lots of soup in there, can't you? She was part of the land army, was Esme. Probably took that flask out on the land, working all day. Ha! Look at it. Amazing. I just said, where's the top? And I'm looking for the top now. And I found the cork. I found the corklet. In it goes. But I've yet to find the top. I hope I find the top, so I can complete the set. Okay, I'll get back to you if I find the top. That's heavy. I mean, that's a cast iron pot. Absolutely awesome. Hey, as I say, you know, if you're quite forensic about things, you stick around, the spirit of the place just reveals itself. Now, I haven't found the top to that flask yet, but I found an identical flask. Here we are, look. Right there. Right here, look. That's identical. They are old. That's 1940s. Those are old flasks. I mean, the wooden handles. Check out the wooden handles. That's just incredible. That's old school, isn't it? Look at that. That's the type my granddad would wear farming up in North Herefordshire. Huh? Awesome. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant. Well guys, that was absolutely brilliant in here. I've been meaning to take a look in here for a long time, and today did not disappoint. I mean, there's a reel to reel there, there's the old radio, shears, old little tins, beautiful design, cast iron pots, beautiful letters, whole host of things that tell the story of this old house here, and the Smallholding out the rear. Well, if you want to like that one, give us a thumbs up, because I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was absolutely fascinating, I thought. Because these places, as I said earlier, they're disappearing. They just don't survive anymore, do they? You know what I mean? The developers move in, bang, it all goes in the skip. Nothing of this will be salvaged. So I'm really pleased I documented it today. If you want to comment, please do, guys. You know me, I always get back to you. And for those of you that don't know my channel, please do subscribe, because you know I upload every 2 weeks. I explore places like this. I explore the woods, the rivers, the mountains, the River Wye, and much more besides. Thoughts, concepts, feelings, life. Alright, that was fabulous. That's the only word to describe it, fabulous. Until next time guys, take good care of yourselves and be well.